Ladies, you gotta compete for your man if you want that man to realize that you are a keeper. See, Americans are a rarity and a specialty here in Germany. So when my husband, back then boyfriend, came to visit me in Germany back in '06, I had to prove to him that I was better than everybody he dated before and that I'm going to be better than everybody that he could possibly date in the future. So I took the man on trips, I bought him everything that he wanted to have and stuff that he didn't even want to have, and I had to let him know, look, I adore you. I appreciate you coming all the from America to Germany and come visit me, and I have to prove to you, and I will do everything and anything that is in my power to show you that I am the one. Why am I saying this? I just want to tell you, gentlemen, that there are women who will compete for you. So ladies, compete for your man if you want him to know that you're a keeper, and if you don't want to compete for him, don't be mad if he doesn't want to compete for you.
Yo, what's up guys? Back again with another video for the Passport Bros. First and foremost, please hit that like, comment, subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot and I appreciate it dearly. Now this beautiful woman is speaking today and she's speaking such facts, man. Facts. Talking about you have to compete for your man. You have to. Especially if you want a good one, especially if you see one that's actually high value, that's worth competing for, you should definitely compete for that man. Why? Because there's a lot more women in the world than. Quick break, guys. I just wanted to introduce to you the free money making guide to become a passport bro and sustain your lifestyle overseas. How to make money as a passport bro working remotely. Get your guide now. Join the community. The link is in the description below and in the comment section as well. Let's get this money, guys. There are men. There's more women in the world than there are men. So if we're all talking about monogamous relationships, every man can have one woman. But every woman cannot have one man because there's not enough men to go around, period. And then when you bring into the conversation a high value man, a man that's fitting of your standards, that's, you know, 6 foot tall, he got this, he's making 6 figures, he's tall, he's handsome, he's athletic, he's this, he's that, he's dominant, he's got money, he's this and that. It's like, it's even fewer of those. It's a lot. It's around like what, 10% of men in the whole world that even fit those type of standards. Actually, no, it's actually less. It's kind of like around 5%. So with that being said, if you as a woman, you want this type of man, you know that there's other women who also want this type of man. You know that there's a lot of women in the world. There's a lot of competition. There's a lot of women who are just as beautiful as you, that also have a hole between their legs just as good as yours is. So why would that man pick you over them? What would be the reason why that would set you apart from all these other women? I know that it's convenient for you to feel as if you're special, which that's fine. You can feel like that, but that's how you feel about you. Now the question comes up, does that man feel that same way about you? Because if you feel like you're the most special woman in the world, that's fine. But it's not up to you to determine that. Because you want a man. You want to be with a man. And not just any man, the man. Who has this, that, this, this. So it's up to him to determine if you're the special, unique one woman that he's going to give the position of being his one and only. So in order to convince that man that you are that one and only, you have to compete. You have to prove to that man that you're the 1 in a billion or 1 in a trillion, whatever, the special one that deserves that position, deserves that status upgrade. Because when a man gets into a relationship and makes a woman his wife, he just improved your status. He just upgraded your status from regular old girl on the streets to wife. And then if he gives you children, he then upgrades your status again to not just wife, but then mother. So for a man to give you this type of value and give you this type of status upgrade, he has to understand and you have to prove to him that you deserve this type of position. Because if you don't prove that to him, do you think he's going to give you that position? Do you think he's going to be so willing to just give you that value, put you in that position of not only being his wife, but being the mother of his children? This is a very, very, very important position. And there's a whole lot of other women in the world that want that same position. So you have to compete. But the mentality of a lot of the women here in the West is, oh no, I'm not competing. I don't compete. Oh no, I don't compete for men. I don't do that. No, I don't. That's not me. I don't compete for men. That's perfectly fine. You don't have to compete for that man. But guess what? If you don't compete, you will never get that man. You will never get what you're looking for. You will never get the satisfaction of getting the man that you want. That is the reality of the situation. That is the reality of the world. That is the reality of this dating environment, this dating game that we're all playing if you're still out here dating. Whether you want to believe it or not, that is the reality. If you do not compete, you become obsolete. If you don't compete, you become obsolete. Those women who say, I'm not competing for a man, that's perfectly fine. I just hope you're okay with not getting what you want, which a lot of them are not. One minute they'll say, I'm not competing for a man. And then in the next breath, they'll complain that they're not getting what they want. They'll complain about not getting the type of man to take them seriously that they want to take for those men to take them seriously. But don't you understand that the reason why they're not going to take you seriously is because you're not taking yourself seriously enough to compete for that man. Because that man understands the value in which he has to bring, and the value in which he has to, that he's going to upgrade your life, upgrade you to another status. And that's not going to be given out for free. So if you don't want to compete, he's not just going to just give you what you want just because. Especially when there's other women that are willing to compete. There are other women that are willing to do what you won't do. What you won't do, another woman will. So while you're sitting there complaining about not competing for a man and you're being bougie or what your mentality and acting as if you're too good to compete for a man, there's other women that are more than willing to do so. And guess what? They're going to get what you were supposed to have. They're going to take what you were supposed to get. And what does that mean for you? That means you're going to be alone, by yourself, mad as hell, sad as hell, too bad as hell. So guys, let me know what you think. I'm really interested to know what you guys think. Leave a comment in the comment section below. They will shame They will blame, but they cannot contain, because the passports will continue to rain. Don't walk, run. Don't run, fly. Don't fly, teleport. Get your passports. Passport Bros, we up. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, guys.